again talking about my topics, and this time I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit actually not just this random crazy mind flow as I sometimes end up doing, and like kind of escalates into some madness that I even had no plan about myself. Because what hit me yesterday was that I actually kind of created a form of therapy for myself, and I basically want to share these ideas with you because maybe this could actually help you. Like, I'm not saying that, hey, I'm a therapist, I can like fix your anxiety, I can fix your whatever, like you're suffering of. I'm not saying that because I haven't gone into any massive education within this line of business. It's just like we're talking about like things that could maybe make you feel better in situations where you are feeling shit. And I mean, it's completely homemade, and maybe it's crossing with some official ideas about something, but like I have no idea. Because I just didn't go to school for this. This is something I did intuitively. So basically, there are several points to this what I do, and this is only like how I make me and myself feeling better, and maybe you can get some ideas from this and create your own thing. So first of all, like music and dancing. Dancing is the meaning of my life. I discovered that when Corona times started, and it became actually forbidden. So that was the point when I was like, what the fuck, I'm gonna miss it so much. And I'm not gonna go back to those times now, but I'm just gonna say that for me, dancing, even like just dancing at home, putting on some good techno and just going crazy on my own dance floor, it can actually help, even though I prefer doing it on a proper dance floor or like on an improvised dance floor outside of my house. But music, there's always music in my house. I don't have any background music for my videos because I find it a bit like disturbing, so I've chosen not to put on music. But you can choose any music. Like, I am a techno bitch. I'm a techno hut. But if you don't like techno, you just choose your favorite music and then you just listen to it and dance to it if that you feel like it and it makes you feel better. That's a very simple one. Then I started doing like these spirit toys workshops last year. I have done some of them, and the feedback I got of the concept that I made was that it actually was art therapy. I have never put myself into art therapy and what it's exactly about, so I'm not an expert, but it was like intuitive art therapy. And so basically, like, this is something you would need to join me to, because I'm not going to explain you the whole concept, how it functions. This is a workshop I make. But it's definitely, I mean, what you could do if you have access to some toys is just like change them into whatever, you pimp them up into something you want to pimp them up to, so that become your things. But to know exactly how I do it, you would need to join my workshop. But as an example, I wanted to just show you like this one, which didn't quite show up yesterday properly because I made this very improvised video. So if you watch that first, then you will understand the blue Moomin concept of mine. Basically, it's a double fake Moomin, and I pimped them up a little bit so that they look a bit evil, because they are evil. Like, I'm not talking about the original Moomin, but this particular blue Moomin that puts its baby into the Smurf's nest, and in every house in the future. So it's an evil entity, and now you can see how evil it is. Even the baby is evil. And another example is like, I found this, like, you know, the this actually not finished yet, but like I think this is how to make like sand cakes. Is that what it's called? Put sand inside a sandbox, and then you put it upside down, and a crocodile comes out. But I use this for, I don't actually, I've been using them all kinds of stuff like harnesses and things like that, and I drew a little bit on it. I made it like looking like something that mom bat could make. So this is shit I make, and it makes me happy. Then I, at some point it was last year, started like making something that I call therapy drawing. It was actually like I had some experience at work, which were pretty insane. I was like, what the actual fuck is going on here? And it felt like that every time I went to work, it just, what the actual fuck was going on? And I was first writing them down, but then I was like, it kind of became two big stories. It was like, hey, this just like it just escalates into this madness. So I decided to start drawing it, and it developed to a cartoon, which I called Pineapple Valley. I'm not going to show you any of these drawings because it's a bit like this is from me. It's not meant to. I mean, sometimes I share it within my limited Facebook group of a limited like 400 friends, but I don't think everybody's there anyway. So I feel like it's like just me and mom on Facebook. So it's like it's not so many there who notified, I guess. But I'm decided not to share it on this video. But anyway, I can show you the character Pineapple. This guy. This is from when like the Berlin winter hits and the pineapple is suffering. So Pineapple is kind of me, and then it's a lot of stuff is going on. Those drawings, I mean, this drawing is of course a masterpiece, but like those drawings, I don't care how they really look like. It's more like it's a cartoon. I just draw it, and I kind of very, very tightly based on a true story. Of course, I'm not asking you to make a cartoon, but maybe you could use that in something like that. You start creating your own concept, and maybe just like writing down, making simple drawings. It doesn't have to look like a crazy masterpiece that you're going to publish next day and become a famous artist. I mean, you can do it like that too, also if you want to. But this is more just to get it down. Like after you have put it on paper, a piece of paper, you can just put it away somewhere on a shelf. Maybe you should keep it because it can be a funny memory to pull out sometimes. But after you've done that, you just feel that you're processed through this, whatever it was. It doesn't need to be working. Like it can be anything. And then you have just like kind of made come through it somehow in your own system, and then you can go further. And then it went to another level because I decided not to focus on the shitty things that were happening. I decided to just make something more artistic and like put the shit out that way. So let's just focus on drawing and just like fuck this shit. It's like I don't need to think about what happened. What just happened was a negative thing for me. So I decided I'm gonna start like creating new entities, and it's in the very beginning of it. So this is like the first entity I made. I like aliens, all kinds, and I have like, maybe you have seen some of their drawings behind me when I'm doing my videos. That's my Galaxy Ray art project, and of course Galaxy Ray needs new characters, so this guy is one of them. It's actually not, I actually made another version of it later, which I'm gonna introduce in another channel, but it's just to show that it's like possible to do positive stuff out of this drawing also. If you think about that, you are like a person who cannot draw. I used to do that too, like I did actually for fucking 40 years. I was repeating my mantra was that I can't draw, and then I changed it into that I actually can draw, and I can draw. So it's like, it's just a mindset basically. If you feel like you need some Kickstarter for that, feel free to take contact with me. If you're based in Berlin, we can do a drawing session together. It's like just for fun. And yeah, so this is like my therapy drawing, like either draw down the actual happening, or just completely sidetrack from what just happened and just do something positive and create another dimension. It's super fun. And then of course we have Mama Bat's hair therapy, which I kind of introduced in my video yesterday. Where's my doll now? Where are my scissors? Yeah, okay, they're here. So I just took out like basically like a random doll that random accidentally has like a lot of hair. And yeah, you just start basically hairdressing it, and then you can go crazy. I mean, this doll is for now my hair bit doll. So it's if I want to make it like completely bald, or if I want to like I don't know, I don't care. It's either I can make like a, maybe I should start with a like nice haircut, so it's kind of looks amazing. But like at some point, like you know this concept of like the hairdresser heads, like I mean not the hairdressers heads, but like the dolls that are like human heads kind of, and there's hair on it, and then you can go making like a haircut and then like downsize it, and then in the end there's like super short haircut. I don't know if you know this concept, but like this is what we did at hairdresser school. If you never heard about it, so it's actually a concept. So you could maybe start like with if you only have one doll to go, and then you just don't want to like make it bald immediately. It depends on your like level of frustration and aggressivity, and so it's like this should not be like in any level compared with voodoo, because it could kind of sound a bit like voodoo is that yeah, focus on your shitty boss and cut off the hair and then cut off the head, and I don't know what the fuck you can do, but it's actually it feels good to cut off the hair. Yeah, so it's sort of hair therapy. It would actually be really nice to do like a group session with everybody having like a long haired doll, and then we just go crazy, like get all your frustration and then just get it out, and in the end you have like this, yeah, whatever is left of the doll actually. I mean, if you want to rip the doll in pieces, you can just go for it, I don't care. So yeah, maybe we should do one. Maybe we should do like if anyone wants to have like ripping the doll's hair off and like destroying completely a session. It's like I'm up to it too. Yeah, and then like the last one I use without him. I didn't think about it originally like as a concept, but I just realized that every time I come from home from work, I mean my work is I'm using a uniform kind of, or like very boring clothes. So it's not me actually. It's not the colorful me. I just use this whatever, and then I just kind of come from work and take a shower, and I become another entity. So I just put on as much as possible colors and all these hair installations of mine and makeup and everything, and then I'm feeling much better. So basically, I just realized today it's like part of my own therapy also. I don't continue being like, for example, in work clothes after I come from work the all day. I actually just deliberately, like I on purpose, I change into the colorful me so that I can separate these two things, the work and private life. And then also like always do positive stuff connected to my colorful me. The colorful me does colorful shit. So yeah, that's basically in a nutshell the stuff I do to survive the reality, as I call it, and go to my own dimension, which is like full of colors and fun stuff, and yeah, basically shit too much. Just I had to go through to earn my money. So yeah, it's if I would actually like to do some sessions with people, so I'm going to set up some stuff in the next future, and or the new future. We can choose which one of the futures we take, because in my dimension there are different kinds of futures than in the reality. So yeah, I'll get back to you, and you can just always write in the comments if you are Berlin based and would like to join, so we can see what we can do about it. So that's all for today, children and my fans. Hey, I have fans. I have actually fans on YouTube. I just met some of my fans at a rave some time back. Very recently in the recent past. And it was really fun. I appreciate to hear that people are appreciating my shit. So it's like I'm also a fan of yours. You know who we are, the graffiti guys. So I'm really appreciate the fact that I had fans. I had no idea. I thought it was just like my best friends who are watching this channel I'm coming out with. So it was super fun. Thank you very much. And yeah, talk to you soon. Bye. I think I could have got some hair. Kind of this scissor kind of stayed in my hand, so I think that's a sign.